You're listening to
The Real Music Station.
Oh, wow. Very cool. 木曜日の夜11時を回りました。インター FM897 スーパーオーガニズムのオロノがお届けする Oh, wow. Very cool. I'm gonna speak in English this time because I talked to my mom recently about my radio show. She was like, 日本語でやってんの？英語でやってんの？聞かれて、なんか日本語でやっちゃってるって言ったら怒られたんで、今回は英語メインでやります。ってことで、よろしくお願いします。今日もクールな音楽をかけていくぜ。Yeah! Come on, give it to me. Yeah, what a great song by a great band, who made a great record last year, in March. Can't believe it's been over a year now since we released that. It's crazy. I've been feeling very nostalgic and weird and good about everything lately. So I'm going to talk about what I did last year and what kind of things I went through last year. All the ups and downs of being in a successful hype band. I'm going to take you through what it's like to be inside the head of me. Or no, me. That's me in the band Superorganism, lead singer. I'm going to tell you what it's like to be me. We toured the entire world, and it was crazy. And we met a bunch of people. We met some lovely fans. I hate saying that word for some reason because it feels weird. But we met great people who like our music. We met our heroes. We met Conan O'Brien. We met Nardwar. I met George and Shala, who's great people who run a great show here at Inter FM, and I like them. So there's that. But yeah, it's been a crazy year, and I'm going to talk about that. So how about that? Okay, so we're going to play a song by us again. It's called Congratulations, and it's a mashup of Post Malone's Congratulations and MGMT's Congratulations. So here you go.
1, 2, 3. Here's a useful lesson for you. Okay, so here.
Alright, so that is a very important song for me, and I think it's the Superorganism song that I listen to the most, just because I like it and it sounds great. And I came up with the idea for that when we were brainstorming ideas for this Triple J session, which is a really big deal because it's like a, world record. What is it? What? It's like a really famous session that a lot of bands, would kill to do. So it was very important for us to pick the right song that was relevant and also cool, but like not too mainstream, We had to figure something out. And I remember the label people gave us like a list of cool songs we could do, but we didn't really want to do any of them. And we just wanted to do something that, felt important to us. And so I was like, hey, let's mash up 2 amazing songs that have the same name. It's that easy. And I took out the guitar and we kind of like jammed it out, and it sounded great on the spot. So we practiced it like a few times in Australia, and we just did it. And, the sentiment of both songs we really resonated with at the time because, the whole year we worked really hard, and we were kind of congratulating ourselves by, doing that important, famous session in Australia. We made it to Australia, down under, which is crazy because I didn't expect that. And we had to, give ourselves some props, right? To ourselves, and it felt good. So I listened to it a lot, and it makes me feel like my job isn't so bad sometimes. It's a great job. I'm not complaining. Okay. Enter FM 897. You're listening to Oh Wow, Very Cool. It feels weird doing that in English, but it's also very cool that I'm doing it in English. I'm going to play more songs that I listened to a lot last year and tell you what they mean to me, okay? So this next song is Nosferatu Man by Slint. Okay, so Slint is definitely one of the most listened to bands of 2018 for me, and maybe 2017 even. They represent a very dark side of me, and I think they represent a dark side for a lot of people, but I remember just being in my room in London feeling like total garbage listening to Slint and being comforted by the sweet guitar sounds and all the riffs and, you know, the creepy, eerie vibes of this band and this album, Spiderland. And I was like, I don't want to make this kind of music. I want to make really, really depressing music, like the opposite of what Superorganism does. But then, I don't know. I was just exploring options, I guess. And not that I was making super depressing music at the time. I was just really, really depressed because being in London is very lonely and being on tour is very lonely. And, you know, Slint was like a good friend that I had during that time period for me. So, very significant band for me, I'd say. Okay. And then the next song is also very important. It's Peanut Butter by RuPaul featuring Big Frida.
Oh, yes, honey. Due to the fact...
RuPaul changed my life last year in a very meaningful way. I think I started listening to Alaska Thunderfuck 5000 because Spotify recommended it to me, and I think Your Makeup is Terrible started playing, and I was like, this is a banger. I have no idea who this is. I love the name. I love the insane lyrics of the song. And then I got into RuPaul and RuPaul's Drag Race and drag culture, and I was very strongly inspired by drag culture and drag queens in general and all the, you know, hard work that they put into their professions. And, you know, looking at that, I was like, man, I'm out here on a tour bus being sad, like crying by myself in my bunk and, you know, complaining. And look at all these people, like, I think they play like well over 200 shows a year, and, you know, it seems really tough what they have to go through, and, you know, the art that they create is amazing, and I have a lot of respect for that. I could go on and on about RuPaul, so I think we should have a RuPaul dedicated episode at one point, but I'm going to leave it at that for today, but more to be discussed at a later date. The last song I'm going to play, I think is the most important band for me last year, and this is a really great song. It's called Bodies by Car Seat Headrest. So, Car Seat Headrest, I used to not like them, and I used to be like indie trash. I wasn't very impressed by their sound at first, but then randomly I ended up at a Car Seat Headrest show in London. I think it was October or November, sometime around then in 2017. I only knew like one or two songs, and I didn't really know what to expect, but it was a really, really, really amazing show. And afterwards, I went with Emily and Harry, and I remember being like, music is so great, and I'm so happy that I'm here with you guys. And also, mind you, I was very very depressed. Once again, what a surprise in London, because I didn't have any friends there. It was really tough living there for the first time. I just didn't like it at all. And, you know, after the show, we were in such a good mood. We went to McDonald's. I had a cheeseburger. It was the best cheeseburger that I've ever had. And I still remember it, or like recognize it as the first day that I ever felt like happy in London. And I think about that day a lot. And after a while, I started listening to Car Seat Headrest more and more, and I listened to their music like every single day, and it really resonated with me, and I love the world that he creates with his music and words, and I don't know, it really helped me, and it was like, you know, again, a good friend that was just always there, if I was having a good time, or if I was having a really bad time. So thank you, Car Seat Headrest, for making my year mean something. I mean, I made it mean something, but you were also there, so thank you. Okay, now, earlier I said Car Seat Headrest was going to be the last song, but I lied because I like lying. Superorganism, Something for Your Mind. We're going to end it there. Thanks for listening, and tune in next week for more content. Bye.
I know you think I'm a star.